Good day, welcome to AGSC 3018. In this video, we are going to learn how to mix a potting soil to plant our crops that we're supposed to be cultivating in containers. First, let me tell you about the components of this soil. It's a custom-made soil. We have, in this bucket here, we have sharp sand, right? Here we have topsoil. Here we have well-rotted compost manure. We have agricultural lime. We have sulphate of ammonia. It's a little colored brown because it's mixed with some Epsom salts, which is okay. That's also a fertilizer. And we have a mixed fertilizer, 5, 10, 10, 15, 5. Right? This is high in phosphates. Right. So let's see how much of these components we need. We're going to work with a proportion of 1 part of topsoil, half part of manure, half part of sand, 50 grams sulphate of ammonia, 50 grams 10, 15, 5, 100 grams of agricultural lime. Now that's the basic formula I'm going to follow, but I can scale it up. So I have already put here, I've doubled up here. In fact, I put, if we're using a construction bucket as 1 part, I have 4 parts of soil here. So 4 buckets of soil. Then I put 2 buckets of manure, and I have to put 2 buckets of sand. But that amount of sand will depend on the nature of the soil. If it's a clay soil, I'm going to put 2 buckets of sand. But since the soil was light, I had no problems. When I brought it up here, it's quite a light soil. So I will not put too much sand to start with. If I need to put more, I will just put more sand. So there's no hard and fast rule. Generally, the proportions will be 1 to 2 to 1, generally, but it can vary. 1 part of manure, 2 part of topsoil, 1 part of sand. Generally, that's the basic proportions. Right, so what I need to do now is I have 4 buckets of topsoil, 2 buckets of manure. I put 1 bucket of sharp sand. I need to put sulphate of ammonia. Right, so I need to go up to, 4 times this amount. So 50 grams by 4 will be 200 grams of sulphate of ammonia, 200 grams of fertilizer, and 400 grams of agricultural lime. So I'm not going to measure it by weighing. I'm just going to estimate. Okay, so let me estimate. Since a tablespoon is about 20 grams, 10 grams, I'm going to estimate 200 grams. Right, for this quantity, that should be enough. I'm going to put in 200 grams here of this fertilizer, this mixed fertilizer. 50, 100, 150, 200, right, that should be enough. And I'm going to put in 400 grams of limestone, grounded limestone. Alright, the reason for putting in the grounded limestone is to reduce the acidity. I want to make sure that my topsoil has a pH, my soil mix has a pH of approximately 7, somewhere between 6.5 to 7.5. Now I have my ingredients. I did not use wet material. I used dry material, so I wouldn't have any problem with it sticking up on my shovel, and it will give me a better mix and easier to mix. So I'm going to mix.